Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's video. So this week we have a different type of video for you. I just want to talk and kind of explain some of the choices that we've made in the last year and talk to you about why I feel that doing the hard thing is really important and really adds value to our life. If you are new here, about a year and a half ago, we quit our jobs in the Netherlands and moved into a camper van. Our kid was 3 months at the time, so really little, but we decided that working so hard as we did, we both worked full time. We were both kind of working towards a burnout, and we were not even, Martin wasn't even 30 at the time, and we thought, we're too young for this. This is not the life that we want. And so we moved into a camper van with a little bit of money saved, but no plan as where to settle down and where we wanted to build our life. But we knew that Portugal was one of the places that really spoke to us. We had been here before and just really loved what this country, the countryside here is like. So we took a couple weeks to drive down. We had a nice holiday. The first few months here, we kind of explored and wanted to see what part of Portugal we really loved. And then 6 months ago, we bought land here. And now we are building our life really from the ground up. There was nothing here on the land. It was completely overgrown. And so the first day that we were here, we had to carve out a place for the camper to sit, and for us to move around. And then we started the work. If you've been following us for a while, you know how much work there is and how much work we've already done. And I think we're not even on 1/10 of what needs to be done to make this the perfect place. But we really value what this life has brought us so far and what it can bring to us in the future. But to be honest, the choice that we made is really hard. Change is really hard, and it's a lot of struggle every day. We've gone completely back to basic. We don't have running water. We have a very basic place of where we live, and obviously nothing ever goes to plan. So the yurt that we ordered 6 months ago is also still not here. And yeah, it's hard. But then I think back to the way we used to live. We used to live in a nice apartment in the city with everything that we needed. Everything was really accessible. But then the other side was that we had to work really hard at jobs that were really hard on our mental health. And if I would have gone back to work after the baby, she would have been in daycare all day for 5 days a week. While this life has its challenges in being very basic, I think that life had its challenges in not being able to do what we wanted, to not have the energy and the mental space to do what we wanted in our free time. So comfort comes at a price, and it's a price that we were no longer willing to pay. I feel like in that time we were really alienated from everything that we found important and what's actually real life. So cooking and sitting down and talking to each other and having time to care for each other and taking care of our children and doing the things that make us human. And I don't think that working behind a computer, doing work that the computer could do by itself, is what we should be doing as humans. And I think that all the blatant blind consumerism that we see today is really a way to fill the gap that we feel, to fill up a void that is created because we are not doing the things that actually make us human. So then the question is there a value in hardship? And I think so. I think that doing the work, the actual physical hard work that we are doing now, makes the comfort that we create so much sweeter, so much more comfortable, and we can appreciate everything that we have even more because we build it with our own hands and we build it from nothing. Not everything should be hard all the time. I don't think that life should be suffering, but I think that suffering is an essential part of the human experience and of what life should be, so that we can feel the range of emotions that we can, and that not everything is just a little uncomfortable or a little comfortable, and that we're not used to being comfortable. So my message for you today is, I think that you should just do it. If there's something that you're scared of doing, if you're wanting to do something that might be hard, just do it. Just try it, and you might fail, and that might be hard. Or the journey towards your goal might be much harder than you thought when you started. But there's so much you can learn and so much that you can feel. And once you get there, you'll be so happy that you actually achieved what you wanted in life. And then you can appreciate what you have instead of just following along to everyone else, to go to work, come home, eat dinner, go to bed, repeat. And then you can actually appreciate what you have and like what you're doing. So just do it. I hope you have a great end to your weekend. I hope that you can go back to a job that you actually like. And I hope that if you don't like what you're doing, if you don't like the point in your life that you were at, that you can find the courage to change that and to build a life that you want. If you want to hear more of this, if you want to hear more of my thoughts, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Like this video, and I'll see you guys next week.